Meow.
What just happened?
Cats. Ah!
Has him being CatMan affected your relationship at all?
Yeah, it definitely has. It's gotten a little tough to have conversations. All he does is meow in response, and I don't really know what he's trying to say. We get into arguments sometimes, and then he hisses at me, so I don't really know how to take that.
Would you want him to stop being CatMan at any point?
I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I really love Brad, like, we've been together for so long, and he's become such a great part of my life. But the whole CatMan thing, like, in all honesty, I just don't get it, I guess, and it's just like, at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, I'm just a dog person. Alright, so you said you were walking down the street today and you saw a CatMan. Can you describe what CatMan looks like?
Yeah, he was wearing a suit and he had some like black paws with some nails. Looked extremely weird.
And so when you saw him, did he say anything to you? Did he just walk right by?
He meowed. I was really caught off guard.
So he like full out meowed at you.
Yeah, he was like meow meow.
Did you try to have a conversation with him?
Hell no. That was too weird for me.
Okay, so do you think like this has anything to do with like the world today? Do you think this is what we've come to?
No.
Okay.
No, not my world.
All right, thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us today. How
Thank
long
you for
have you
having me.
known Brad?
Not really sure the time frame. I've just known him for quite a while. Since we were like teenagers. We've kind of been friends the whole time.
Okay, cool. When did it become clear that Brad really liked cats?
I'd say probably the day I knew for sure that he was a cat person was I walked into the house and he had been hitting the catnip pretty hard. And the house just smelled. And I was like, Brad, you're losing fucking control, man. This is my house, too. And he told me, meow.
Okay. Wow. So was that around the time that you kicked Brad out of the house?
Yeah, no, I couldn't stand for that.
Yeah. Do you know that he's been spending more money on catnip now?
Jesus. I didn't know it had gotten that bad. I knew that it was an issue. I thought it would work itself out. I thought, give it time, maybe he'll work through it. I mean, everyone goes through times like that where you have something going on in your life and then you just have to work it out for yourself. I've always been kind of a do-it-yourself kind of man, and I figured that he would figure it out.
For sure.
Guess not, though.
So do you think him being a cat has affected your life?
I remember there was one day in the apartment, we were hanging out the night before, and I went to bed early. I had an interview the next day, so I wanted to make sure that I had plenty of rest. And I woke up and went out into the kitchen to fix myself some coffee and breakfast, and there was fucking hairballs literally everywhere. He's not even that hairy of a guy. I've seen it. He's not got that much going on for hair. And it was like brown hair, blonde hair, black hair. Every denomination of hair was represented. And there was like a fucking pile of them. And I'm like, Brad, where the hell are you getting all this hair? I mean, like, it was just... How many people is he licking out in the street to get that much hair? That's commitment.
Yeah, that definitely is. Do you know about Brad's current relationship?
Brad and I haven't talked really since I kicked him out, but I have seen his Facebook, and he's tagging that girl in his Facebook a lot. And if I was her, I'd be like, get a grip, man. Figure your shit out. This is fucking unnatural.
Mm-hmm. So, just one last question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that everyone has a right to be an animal if they choose so?
Look, I have a very kind of simple approach to those kind of questions. If you want to do whatever you want to do with whoever you want to do it in your own time, fucking go for it. Don't try to drag me into it, because I am a fucking human being and not a cat. So I don't want anything to do with that. Good for him. Just don't throw it around, man. Like, it's nothing to really brag about. It's a choice. So he chose to be a cat.
So Brad, thank you for coming in today and interviewing with us. We really appreciate it and you responding back to us. So I just have a few questions for you. I'm going to start with, so what drew you to become a cat?
Well, the other day, I met this pretty cool cat, Milo. He just came right up to me, laid down, started rolling over, right on his belly scratch. I thought I could get behind that. And I just kind of sleep for about 20 hours a day, and that's something I do already, so.
Oh, very cool. So, did something happen in your life that brought this decision on?
I mean, the other day that happened, I've always taken a liking to cat food, so transition was pretty easy. Hey, look at this funny cat.
Yeah. Yes, let's stay on topic though.
Oh, yeah?
So, do you think this affects others around you at all?
Not particularly. I think they like it, to be honest.
Okay. Are you in any relationships?
Well, kind of, but it's kind of on the rocks right now, but I'm hopeful for it.
Whoa, excuse me, sir.
Sorry.
We're doing a private interview here.
Brad, do you remember me? I was your best friend. Brad, I don't even recognize you. When I look in your eyes, all I see is a fucking cat now. Brad, come on, man. Brad, we used to be in love, man.
Excuse me, we're trying to do this interview.
Shh. I need a moment with Brad!
Do we have security in here?
Yeah, seriously.
Shh. So, Brad, do you remember we used to just stay up all night and smoke weed and drink rum, and we used to have fun, man, and we used to be together. And now you're just worried about her and this fucking cat bullshit. Well, you know what? I'm fucking sick of it, man. Don't call me, don't text me, don't send me Cat World invites on Facebook anymore. I'm done with that shit. No more BuzzFeed cat fucking quizzes. What top 10 kind of cat are you? I don't want that shit no more. Don't fucking call me. We're done. And by the way, my fucking dog, he says hi.
Oh god. Okay, alright.
Is he on his way, or?
Yeah, he said he'd be here in like 5 minutes, I think.
Alright.
Yeah.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, today we're gathered here for our friend Brad. We've all come to express our concerns and be here for him on this day. So, if we can begin with that now and state some things that we'd like Brad to know from our hearts. All right, Stephanie, if you'd like to start and just tell Brad how you're feeling about all this.
Yeah, I can do that. Hey, baby. So we're here obviously because like we all love you and like we all care about you, and like I just want you to know that like I obviously love you and care about you too. I mean, we've been together for 1.5 years now. I've loved living with you for like the most part, except for the whole when the cat thing started getting intense, you know. I like, don't get me wrong, like I love hanging out with you, but like we don't have conversations anymore. Like you just meow at me, and I just don't know what you mean by that. And like I feel like if I fight with you, you hiss at me a lot, and then sometimes you scratch, and I'm not sure if that borders on the line of abuse or not. But anyways, I just want you to know that it's become a little bit tough to live with you, and like I am really concerned about like you going to work and making sure that you're like doing what you want to do in your life other than being a cat. And the whole litter box thing, I love you, but that really needs to stop. Like we have a toilet, like it flushes like you know regular people do. But yeah, I don't know. There's more, but I don't want to get too deep into it.
Thank you, Stephanie. That was very nice, heartfelt.
Yeah.
All right, so if we could pass it off to Cindy now, if you could tell Brad how you're feeling about this.
Thank you. So dear Brad, I saw you for the first time yesterday, and I was very confused. The night before resulted in a lot of drinking with some friends, so I'm sure you understand that I was caught off guard and very hungover. My wish for you is that you remember that you are a human.
Meow?
Thank
you for sharing that, Cindy. That was very nice. We appreciate it.
Yeah, but on that note, I'm pretty hungover, so I'm gonna leave this intervention. Thanks, guys.
Oh, okay. And now I believe we have Brad's boss is here, actually. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here. We appreciate that. Tell Brad how you're feeling.
So Brad, you know, it's come to my attention that you haven't done a single report in the past 1.5 years you've been with us.
Meow, meow.
The HR rep here also brought it to my attention that your search history consists entirely of cat videos.
Meow, meow.
Okay. You barely come into the office anymore.
Meow.
And when you do, you harass the other employees and make strange gestures at them. And, you know, you can't keep cat food in the company refrigerator.
Meow.
Yeah, you can't be doing
Brad,
that.
it's
Yeah.
time to talk.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you. So look, Brad, basically the long and short of it is we no longer need your services here. I know that can be hard to take in at first, but basically we have security here for you to, if you need to go to your desk and get your things, but after that you gotta get out of the office.
Finally, we'll conclude with Nathaniel. I know you're one of Brad's closest friends, and I think it'd be fitting if you were to leave us off here.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Ass and Buttsweats.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Brad, I wrote you this letter last night, and I hope that it helps. Brad, dear Brad, I still have those pictures. You remember? I still have them, and I look at them every night before I go to sleep. And I just remember those times where we would stay up and I would hold you in the dark, but I was so lonely when I first met you, and you helped me get back to who I used to be, the man I was. When I just think about that, it feels good, but it hurts. It hurts to see you like this. And you remember when we used to be friends, but also more than that, we used to be lovers together. We were like two stags in the middle of the woods with their antlers intertwined, never able to pull apart, destined to be together forever, Brad. Sorry.
No, that's good. Keep going.
Okay. And Brad, I can smell the catnip on you, and I can see it in your eyes that you're not even human anymore, Brad. You're now a cat, and it's hard for me to accept that because I miss you, Brad. I love you. Love, XOXO, your best friend and lover, Nathaniel.
Thank you, Nathaniel. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Thank you. I know it's hard.
It's so hard.
I know. Thank you. Well, I do believe that's everyone. Some of us have left, but we're all still here in spirit, and that's what really matters. Brad, we've all spoken our piece. It's up to you to tell us how you feel in response. Brad, how do you feel in response to all of this?
Fuck y'all bitches, I'm out of here.
Brad? No, don't go, please. Brad, stay. Please, Brad, come on. Brad. Brad! Brad!